What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Expression Culture, here with me, Gareth, Honda Guru. Today we've got another new product that we helped develop with Powerflex. We're going to be replacing these of the GK, Honda Jazz and Honda Fit. Let's go. So, what are these? These are the rear top mount bushes for the GK platform, Honda Jazz and Honda Fit, depending on whereabouts in the world you come from. Here, we'll call it Honda Jazz. In other regions, they call it Honda Fit. Anyway, so that's the 2015 to 2020. It was here anyway. I think it's slightly earlier in some regions. It started in 14. Anyway. So these will be going on the GK5, not my GK5 actually, it'll be going on Alex's GK5. So this is going to be a very, very quick but important video, really. Little how-to on how to fit them, and we've got a few bits of testing to do actually. Powerflex literally messaged me Wednesday night to tell me that they're en route to me. So it's now Thursday and the product launches tomorrow, Friday, so I need to get my feedback ahead to them, over to them, as soon as possible, actually before the launch. So this video will probably come out actually on the Friday after the launch has happened. So yes, like I said, this is the original one. You can see it's actually quite a soft material. Part number, which is on that piece, be on the bag, because I actually bought a brand new one to send over to Powerflex. There we go, it is 52633 T5R A01. Now, I've had a look on my Honda parts catalogue, and these fit the GK5 as well as the GK3, I assume likely the GP5 as well, so this should hopefully fit the whole GK platform, but I can't confirm it in its entirety, but the main ones are GK3 and GK5. So whilst Alex removes all of the crud in his boot, he likes to store things. It's almost like he likes to live in his car. I'm only joking, mate. So he's just clearing out the stuff in his car at the moment. It's actually his birthday today, so say happy birthday in the comments to Alex. So whilst he's just cleaning out that stuff, I'm going to take the car apart, show you what you got to do, and then we're going to fit it. We've got them in the yellow material and the purple. I requested the purple. They believe me that they assured me that they think the yellow one is actually going to be the one that's going to be best. There's a 50%, I think 55% hardness difference, rating improvement. So obviously this is pre-production at the moment, but you get the idea of what they are. Here's the yellow, still fairly soft, and as I said, I requested the purple material, which is still fairly soft. Obviously they do a black one as well, which is even harder. Yeah, so we're going to go over to the car now, start taking it apart, and show you how to fit these bad boys. Right, so here's Alex's mess. Seats down, pass shelf out. He already has. So you need to take these panels out. And to do so, you need to take this piece off first. Once the seats are flat, it's just a pull. God, I could do with a small van. Oh look, there's a pen. Have a pen. This piece out, just pulls out. Obviously, if you've got a spare wheel, yours will be on here. Yeah, we need to have a bit of a clean in here, buddy. Right, this piece then next, pull from the bottom. It'll just be compressed in the corners. Hopefully you can see me what I'm doing. Like that. And then you just pull away the corners. It's really nice and modular, this car, if that's the right word. And there we go, we have access now to the bush. So you can need an Allen key in top here, a socket on here, which I believe is, we'll find out in a second, looks like maybe a 12 or a 14. Let's get on with it. You can see the old bush there, and look how compressed it is. Right, so 5mm Allen key and a 14mm ratchet spanner makes it easier. And then left loosey, righty tighty. There we go, nice and easy. And just wind that all the way out. We'll be here a while, so I'll catch you in a minute. Actually, that's quite handy, it's just rest against there. You can see like how much that's already uncompressing. Yeah, so we'll catch you in a minute. It's going to be the same on each side. Right, so once you've got the nut and the spring washer off here, take this retaining washer off, and you're left with the very, very soft bush. Now, unfortunately, on a normal sort of car, you would replace this as well, but it's actually part of the dust cover boot. And it doesn't really come apart, so I didn't. So that bit's not going to be replaceable, but this will take most of the compression out of it anyway and stop this all from moving around. So with the new Powerflex part, now these are apparently 2mm smaller because polyurethane actually what's the word, behaves differently under stresses. Now you can see this is actually flat and level, which is obviously good because it matches up perfectly then to here. And as you'll see, once I start tightening this down, this won't compress no way near like the OEM one does. So let's just start that up. Get on there. This will go so far until it starts getting tight on the shaft, and then the shaft will start to spin, which is when you lock it off with the Allen key again. But as you can see, that polyurethane bush is not compressing in the same way that the OEM would. So that's now got tight. So what we'll do is we'll spin that up into there, use that as a pointer anchor on. You could just hold it yourself, but so that's nice and tight now. And as you can see, is when I put on it, it's in a much more firmer position. So that should hopefully give us a much more of a positive feel over the rear axle. Right, we're going to pop this back together, do the other side. We're going to do that off camera because it's just going to be the repeat on the other side. The only difference is you've got a connector for the rear lamp. Just unplug that as a little tab. Bob's Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Let's get on with this. Right, so everything now back in the car. Let's go for a drive. Now, I've driven this car quite a lot, so I know how it was before and how it responds. Alex is slightly shorter than me, only slightly. 41 mpg, you've been hooning. Oh, see how it is coming down off this curve. Oh, it does feel firm already, doesn't it? Yeah. Just coming down there. This road's exceptionally shit, to be honest. Oh yeah, we still need to do your brake pads, don't we?
Yeah, but nearly 39,000 on the OG brakes.
Yeah, not bad. You're not trying hard enough, obviously.
No.
You got auto wipers on, though. Fuck, it's still quite loud, that.
Yeah.
The back end does feel firmer. It doesn't feel like it's sort of as unstable. Because you think that shock absorber is trying to sort of move all the time when you're going over bumps and that. Well done, fella. Oh wow, you really had no patience. Yeah, I feel we've definitely got more rain now. Sorry about that wind noise there, ladies and gentlemen. You got it on cold, yeah, good. Yeah, that certainly feels much firmer going around the corners. This car does have a aftermarket rear anti-roll bar, because as I'm sure you're aware, these vehicles do not typically have a rear anti-roll bar because they're torsion beam suspension. I've probably chosen the worst way to go, haven't I? I suppose a good test. You can certainly feel that the rear feels much firmer than the front, doesn't it? So there you go, Powerflex. You need to start making something for the front. I'll have to send you some parts. Actually, I have actually mentioned to them before about making a polyurethane front brush, because it's also the same one that fits the GE, fits the CRZ. I think it also fits the HRV Mark II. I think it also might fit like the Insight Mark II as well. Come out of it. And we've caught them up again. Welcome back, boys and girls. You join us at a set of traffic lights. We've just gone over a really uneven surface, poor repairs to road repairs, and actually it handles them really well. You can definitely feel the difference. There's a bit of uneven surface here with these drains. It definitely feels better. It feels more compliant. It's probably a good word. Right, welcome back, boys and girls. So we've whilst we were off camera, we fitted the purple ones that we were also supplied with, which was my sort of request. I thought the purple would be more beneficial, if you will. I certainly think they're better, but I like things really firm. But the yellow is I think is probably going to be the better one for the general public. Yeah, so it's definitely a big improvement. I mean, like I said, Powerflex said, I'm going to get this out now actually, because we're going to keep saying 55%, and I might not be giving the exact details out, so bear with me a moment. The yellow it has a 70A shore rating, and is a increase of 50% stiffness. So ignore me for the rest of this video saying 55%, it's 50%. Now, these are going to launch tomorrow. I don't know whether they're going to launch the purple as well. It might be a special request, I don't quite know. The technician, Ben, thank you very much for all the information you've been giving me. And James for actually doing this. James, like, working with you guys is just phenomenal. I love creating these products with you and getting newer products on the market. I know obviously I mainly do Honda stuff. Come on, they're the best cars in the world. They are. In my opinion anyway, and I guess a lot of other people's as well. But yeah, it's great to be trying out new products, creating stuff, and obviously products that you already had in your catalogue that I've been fitting to my other vehicles, the CRZ. No, nothing that was fitted has been fitted to the Jazzes yet that was on the catalogue. Everything has been our own help, sort of helped to design them, as well as the CRZ rear bushes that we did fairly recently as well. If you want a CRZ content, check out my other videos, other GK5 content as well. We've recently acquired a Mark II CRV, and we've got some Powerflex bushes to go in that as well. Thank you very much for supplying those. I'm going to try and find this data very quickly about the purple. Okay, well, I'm just looking at the compression data that Powerflex have sent me, and if the blue line, which is what they're saying for the yellow, looks like that's about 1,000. I don't know what they're measuring it in, but it says 1,000 load in N, so I'm assuming it's newtons. The purple is about 2,250, so it's double what the yellow are. Jesus. And then obviously if you go up to the black 95 shore rating, the purple's 80, is well over 4,000. It looks more closer to 5,000. Jesus Christ. So yeah, like I said, the yellow's at 70 shore rating is around about just over 1,000. The purple is 80, and that's about 2,250 looking at the graph. And then the 95 blacks, which is their race stuff, it's like, it looks like 5,000. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I don't know many people that are racing GKs, especially in this country. I know like Asia they really do, so hopefully here's a new product for you guys to test. So make sure you get hold of your local Powerflex dealer and get this product on your car. We will be developing more parts with Powerflex. I'm going to try and send them this big bush that's at the front, because this will work on a lot of cars, and that'll be great to have the front and rear matching. Cool. What rating would you have on that? Yellow again? 50% over standard is brilliant. Alex, very quickly, what's your thoughts?
Definitely prefer the yellow over the purple. Obviously Gareth with his Z, he likes it hard.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the yellow ones in mine.
Yeah. So it was definitely a bit too hard for my liking. If you were tracking it or racing it, yeah, you'd probably want the harder ones.
Fast road use, spirited driving.
Yeah, I mean, I like spirited driving, but yeah, definitely prefer the yellow. That's basically it. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put obviously we've got the yellow and the purple, so I'm going to put the purple in my GK5 because I've got coilovers on mine. Alex has got lowering springs, same brand by Protein. The teen lowering springs are phenomenal. They're really good for like daily road use. The coilovers, they're a bit harder for daily use. I like it hard. No puns intended there, but yeah, I prefer a much more sort of harder, firmer suspension. Hence why I've got the coilovers on both my CRZ and my GK5 Jazz. But yeah, I certainly prefer the harder purple ones in mine. So I don't, like I said, I don't know whether they're going to release the purple as well as the yellow, but regardless, there's going to be a fantastic product on the market now for you, GK5 and GK3, possibly GP5. Like I said, I can't confirm it, but if I find that information, I'm going to find a chassis number to a GP5 and put it in my parts catalogue and find out whether that is. I will put that in the description as well. This video will likely launch after the launch of the new product, so being tomorrow, which is Friday, which will be today if you're watching that video then. So I hope you get yours on pre-order or order them in general. Please go directly to Powerflex. Don't go Powerflex shop, Powerflex store, because that's just other companies basically trying to sell Powerflex. You will obviously pay a small yeah, because you know that company will want
money.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they'll get trade discount, obviously, but they're going to put a little bit on it because they've got to make some money for themselves. So go to the head guys, pay them, support the brands that support us. And Powerflex, you have been phenomenal. I know I keep mentioning it, but they really have been phenomenal. Developing these products is fantastic.
Exactly. No, couldn't put the words better.
Yeah.
You know.
I really look forward to actually doing a display with you guys. I know me and James have mentioned this before, but I would love to have one or maybe a couple of our cars on a display with you at some point, if the event obviously makes sense, Japanese or Honda related.
Yeah.
Just to showcase some of the products that we've developed together, and some of the products that you already had in your catalog. But honestly, Powerflex, thank you so much. Love to do more products with you, and I'm sure we will. We will catch you on the next video. Alex is we're both getting a little bit excited about the helicopter. Have a lovely time, boys and girls, whatever time of the day you are watching this video, and we will see you very, very soon. Hopefully, have a wonderful time. I've said that already. It's because I keep trying to do camper car diaries and I don't want to do camper car diaries. Nothing against them, but that's their way. Love you all. Bye bye.
Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah!